Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddy, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. Not my thing.
Welcome!
Happy Tuesday
to the morning show.
Wow.
Today's Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
I didn't even know that.
Today is Tuesday.
I was excited and ready to rock and roll.
I have worn myself out since yesterday. I decided it's time to do some spring cleaning, and I'm exhausted.
No. You know what I do when I go spring cleaning? I throw
sit.
stuff away.
That's next. My closets are next. It was depressing this morning.
Watching you yesterday running around here like a mad woman, I did sit because
I know.
I was going to interfere. I took out the mop and the broom.
Thank you so much, actually.
And I'm going to mop today because obviously the least that I do, the more gets done because I just get in your way.
So the more I ran around, the more you sat. The more you sat, the more I ran around.
You got to understand the mind of a man. The way a man thinks.
I'm going to ask Abby about that one.
Well, this is logically what we're supposed to do, and we look this way, and we do the illogical. Please forgive us.
I don't understand the mind of a male.
Right.
Can you understand that?
No, I don't get it.
It should be when you see me climbing on chairs, let me help you.
Right.
No,
sit on the
no.
You didn't even acknowledge that I was on three chairs.
No, I'm done with it. I'm done because I keep telling you,
don't climb my
stop
chairs.
doing it, and the more that I tell you not to do it, the higher the chair gets.
Steps that might be coming out next, but I can't reach the air filter and I cannot reach the clock on.
That's God telling you, leave it alone.
I'm leaving
You're not changing the air filter again. We just changed it.
2 months ago, I just got a whole new box of them.
It's not 2 months ago. It was last week.
No, 2 months.
It wasn't 2 months ago.
2 months.
And I found out another thing.
Every
air filter that's in there for a day, if you look at it the next day, it's full of lint and hair and everything.
That's why you had to change them.
No. And some more no.
Yes.
No.
That's why you're so sick.
No, that's not why I'm sick.
Why are you sick?
I'm just sick. I'm just a sickly person.
No, you're not. Did we get any pictures from Sunday night, by the way?
No, we got no pictures. We had 27 cameras rolling.
Have we seen a picture?
You have pictures? No, you were on the camera.
Think about it. We did an entire day of production yesterday, and not one picture or not one video of
there was
Sunday
nobody here.
Sent over a video.
We never played
it.
just
never
sent
came in the email, and he kept resending it.
Who?
And Josh, yesterday while I
There
was
was
on
something
board,
wrong when we transferred to about 4 o'clock.
He kept trying to resend it, and it wouldn't even show up in the email.
Let's see if it shows up on email.
Let's see what we did today.
Grace.
And what happened to the social media blitz that I wanted to do at the place? Missy Grace? She's giving me the finger.
I got distracted.
You got what?
Distracted, trying to figure out.
For 2.5 hours?
No. I mean, we made stuff.
Where is it?
Not out yet.
I know.
It's still on my phone.
We have to get it out. We must get it out.
We have a lot of videos and stuff like that for social media. They're just still living on the camera.
Like little cuts and stuff. We need to send it because Georgie said, what happened to the
We got to get it
media
out,
blitz?
yeah, because no one that knows that we were there and nothing's out. I put out 2 pictures, but that's all I had.
You know, these kind of events is like bad acne. If you don't show it, it
Nobody
disappears.
knows you're there.
And if
That's
it
bad
disappears,
Wait, what?
Bad acne never disappears.
whatever.
That's all I can tell you. So that's not the greatest of analogies, but I know. It's kind of like we got
So now you're going to criticize my analogies. Not
I'm
only
not
did you blow
criticizing
my
you.
spot, now you're going to... I wish you were there on
I know,
Sunday.
you said that
She was still
yesterday.
changing her tire.
I wish you were there on Sunday because if you were there, you would have been the mind of reasoning. You would have been the most logical person.
But
sitting-
not every other day.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think
No,
so.
no, Grace, you're off the throne now.
I feel like I'm
Grace,
not the
Grace
best
puts so much on her plate. I watch her like a bowling ball.
I trust me, I
I
know.
know. I can't say no.
I work with her outside of this, and it's the same thing, but worse.
All the time.
Yeah,
But-
you see her calm and collected, then
Then I said, Grace,
not calm.
are we doing? And then you had C Square with you. Still nothing on social media.
There's
Absolutely
a lot
not.
was made. A lot just wasn't put out.
All right, let's put it out today.
Okay.
Let's start putting. We have to put it out today. The only thing I put out were those 2 pictures. That was it.
I put on the rehearsal piece.
Did you?
Yeah, I did that because I saw, and I kept saying, can we put stuff out? Can people do stuff? Can we go to the lobby?
Yeah.
Can we put stuff? Yeah. I get a lot of yeah. It's like when I was dating, and girls would tell me,
got a lot of
can I
yeah
have
when
your
you were
digits?
dating?
And I got a lot of yeah. And they gave me all the wrong numbers.
Apparently Veronica likes it here. I was told yesterday that she likes it here. She's just quiet.
Do you?
Yeah.
What are you, insane? Veronica was in the car with me and Baxter. Do you know how
Oh my-
bad that is?
I wouldn't want to be in that car.
And then he was showing his feathers. Like the paloma.
He looked good yesterday.
No, he didn't.
He did. He was all like manly.
No, he didn't.
He was looking good.
I just told him
He's
just.
growing into himself.
He sang really well
He
yesterday.
did great yesterday. I'm really proud of
Oh,
him.
now he sang well when you were criticizing him in Studio A.
She
you
didn't
were-
like anyone's feet on yesterday.
She
so-
was
I
like-
was just worried about you.
My feet?
I was like, Dawn's gonna get creepy men and creepy people in her DMs.
Dawn does it every day.
Dawn, nobody finds Dawn. Nobody, because I don't have the hat on. Only Freddie gets the followers.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
showing your feet.
That's right.
Really?
There's a
It
lot
is-
of
it
men.
is a weird
Yes.
place.
And it's not all men. Do you know it's not all men?
No, I know. That was always my first target.
Is men?
And how many pairs of feet were those? Yours? 2,
It was like
3?
It was just me and Alicia.
No.
Sally kept her shoes on.
Okay.
Sally
I
took
think
her shoes
Michelle
off.
had her toes out too. I was
Michelle took her toes out. They were oriental feet.
That is
Chinese.
Chinese?
You can actually say Chinese.
I
But
can say
Michelle
get the
is actually
Chinese.
Chinese.
You see, I can
You
say
can actually
Chinese.
say that.
Can I call her?
for food.
Can I call her Italiana? She's Italian. Can I say the Italian?
If she is Italian,
You're Italian.
then yeah.
She's the
You'd be
Italian.
like, yeah, the Italian girl.
She's the Italian. What was the name of the movie? The Italian Job. You ever seen the Italian Job, the movie?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's a great movie. Great movie. She reminds me of the
Roma?
Italian Roman.
I'm going to Italy this summer.
Where?
Are you? Yeah. I'm going for 3 weeks.
Are you inviting us?
And they're back.
Josh has his whole
And the drums are
band
back.
with him. He has a lot of instruments with him.
And the
Did they
drums-
throw it out of the house?
When
What
Mama
part-
San says get them out.
What part of Italy are you going to?
Many.
Many.
Florence, Venice. We're doing like a little tour.
Who's
thing.
we?
Me and my parents, and then a bunch of our family and friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wanna
It's kinda
go.
like my graduation thing too, so I'm excited. And then
You flying over
yeah,
Versus swimming.
yeah. 'cause-
versus cruising?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're flying. Yeah, like the end of June, and then I get back like the beginning of July.
Wow.
And then we're staying for, I don't know if you know what the Tour de France is, but because we're like big cycling fans.
No, I don't know the Tour of France.
Okay, some people don't.
I'm only 60 years age. I don't know the Tour of France.
And like we watched that my whole life, so we're staying like a couple extra days to watch the first stage go off in Pisa, I think. No,
Pisa. Yes,
I think
Pisa.
it is Pisa. And then it goes into
Who won the Tour de France more than once and then was disqualified?
Armstrong guy.
For
Stoping, yeah. I
And-
always forget his first name. Yeah.
It's not Neil.
It's not
No.
Stretch. Lance.
It's not the astronaut.
And you know his claim to
That'd be
fame?
wild, though.
His
Same
claim to
guy.
fame is that he had one testicle.
claims that he wasn't doping, but he was.
He was.
Him and like half of his, pretty much all of his team members were doping.
Well, they said that the stuff that he was taking at the time wasn't on the dope list.
Yeah, at the
And
time
then
it
it was
wasn't
added.
like illegal, so then eventually it got.
The New York City,
Can't do anything.
the New York City Marathon, I only went one time, and that was the time that the person, I think it was a chick, took the subway to the finish line. Did you hear about this?
No.
No.
She took the subway to the finish line,
He came out and ran.
and they came out and finished the race, and she won, and everybody's celebrating until somebody came and says, "Yo, I have a picture of this woman on the A train,
Wow.
and what have you," and they caught her.
That's so funny.
Wow.
Can you imagine like winning the Tour de France and then your claim to fame being you only have one testicle?
Yeah.
Like you have this massive accomplishment that you did twice, and then they're like, oh no.
Doping's
He's
a
just
bad
not
thing. Like,
normal.
look what happened to the gymnast, right?
Yeah.
Because she
Yes.
got caught
It's
doping.
also like really addicting too. Like it's a drug, so.
I have to ask you, what happened with the tire? Because apparently,
Talking about this.
two women can change a tire quicker than car service can come to rescue a
Oh
woman.
yeah, it's wild.
How'd you know how to do it though?
I didn't. My friend did, and it was kind of just her help. Like it was like a team effort, and my other friend was there too. So it was us three, but basically she knew how to change tires because her dad taught. My dad taught me. It was just so long ago that I didn't remember, and I never had to do it. And us three girls were just working, and she's telling us, "Okay, I need you to do this," while she was getting some sort of tool. I don't know. But like the hardest part was just
Is that mic not working?
Yeah, this one's crackling.
the hardest part was just getting the car up, like with the
With-
car jack.
yeah, I don't know how you do that.
We're not very strong, so it was a lot of. That's
Oh,
what
it's a
took-
There's a
that's
sec-
literally what took so
There's
long.
a section where you have to put
yeah,
the
the
jack.
metal part, yeah. But it just took so long to do it because I think my car jack's like old or something because it was not turning for a while. But yeah, that was literally.
And you know
the
you're supposed to
longest
take
part.
the lug nuts off
Yeah.
while it's down,
Yeah.
and then you lift it.
Yeah, and then I didn't know how to wheel lock, so then I was trying to find my lock.
Inside the glove compartment.
Wasn't in there. Crazy. So we had to use my friend's. Thank God she had the exact same one. I don't
You
know. if that
use
worked.
somebody else's real lock opener?
Yeah.
How the hell does that work?
Right. She has like a Nissan, so and I have a Honda. I guess they're the same one.
You ever heard of that? I've never heard
I
of
didn't
that.
even know what a wheel lock was. She was like, "Do you have you're? I can't get this last one off." I was like, "Why is it stuck?" No, wheel lock. I was like, "I don't know what that is." She's like,
That's
"Look
so
for
they
a
don't
little
steal
thing
your
in
keys."
car," and I
Yeah.
was like, "There is none." I
You
checked-
sure it's not in the glove
I checked,
compartment?
and then when I took it to get my 2 new tires, he even said he was like, "There is not a lock in here." So I had to go to Advanced Auto Parts and buy a new one. He gave me all the lug nuts for it, and I'm like, okay. I
So
don't
you
know.
went in, you bought new lug nuts?
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, yeah. I told you it was a
Impressive.
story.
2 hours on the side of the road,
Mhm.
and what happened to the boyfriend?
He was just
No.
being so stupid. Like
See,
he
that's
was
the
being
story.
so boy in that moment,
Which
and it
is?
was just driving me
Sure.
insane. Like,
Maybe he
didn't
doesn't
react,
know.
Didn't react properly. Didn't come and help.
He doesn't
no
know how to
urgency.
change a
Then-
tire.
Yes, he does.
How do you know
Because he
that?
works on a boat.
I've seen him change a tire.
Boats don't have tires.
Yeah, but boats
No.
mean you're mechanically
Boats are in the water.
inclined.
He
It's a
just
one and done.
he just got this crappy new truck and put all new tires on it, and he did it in like 10 minutes.
He put his
like-
own tires on?
Yeah, like I know he knows how to.
And why didn't he come?
And he probably
Right.
has the tools.
He was in my apartment in my bed and didn't even get up. I was like, get up.
He was in your apartment, didn't
Yeah.
come over?
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Oh.
17 minutes down the
Oh,
road.
bad.
Get over here.
Mm.
Yeah, I was very mad, and then locked his keys in his truck.
Well, that's the problem.
He
How-
was in her apartment
If
in
you're
her
watching
bed
this,
and didn't come
you
help
know what you
her.
did.
He's my idol. What's his name?
That's what I did. Cameron.
Oh,
Cameron,
that-
nice job, buddy.
No.
You gotta keep him in their
that's
place.
definitely in
No.
the doghouse.
It
Are
was
you
bad.
talking to him?
Yeah, I didn't talk to him for a day though, because I was angry. And
Does
then,
he know?
Yeah, he apologized.
Let me ask you a question
I was like,
because I
don't
want to
be
back.
dumb.
I
I'm
want
like, well,
to.
why could
I
you
wa-
not have shown up
Right.
to
I
help me?
know. I was like, there was no sense
What
of
is the
urgency
issue?
there. I was like,
I
I was
wanna-
on the interstate.
I want to back.
died.
I want to back it up one step. Where were you going?
I was driving 4 hours home to St. Augustine. I didn't get to go.
And you left him in your apartment in your bed?
Well, he was gonna get up and leave, but
How
it
come
was
he didn't go
early.
with you to St. Augustine?
I asked him to come. He didn't want to.
So you went with your girlfriend?
Yeah, because one of my roommates, my best friend, she's
I don't
also
find any
from
air
St.
bubbles for
Augustine.
him here.
So she
Oh,
was,
is this you guys
she
changing the
was gonna
tire?
come with.
Do you just
Yeah,
have a
that's
safety?
Emily.
Do you just have the safety vest and like the?
And
back
she had
of
the
your-
vest too.
Okay, so that red little bag I got for like my high school graduation, and it's like this like this like car kit, and that vest was in there, and I had no idea. And she thought it was hilarious and put it on. And yeah, that's my.
And that's your,
that's
wow,
my
it's
tire.
shredded.
I know, dude. It blew up. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you dude. It just came out.
You're,
But
you're lucky you're okay. That blew out.
Yes,
Were you
I
driving?
was in the HOV lane, and then my car goes, and I was like, what is happening? And I'm trying to merge over, and no one's letting me merge. And I was like, I'm gonna die.
And nobody stopped to help you.
No, right? The 3 little girls on the side of the road. No, of
You
course
guys
the
look
semi truck was
pretty-
like. I was like, come on.
You guys
Wow.
look like you know what you're doing. I mean,
Well, you
Well,
gotta
she's
do.
got the
Emily's
vest
wearing
on.
the vest.
She's got a vest. She looks like she's got
Well,
this.
This is the funniest part too. I don't know if it's that funny, but these like police officers came and they had their sirens on, and Emily was like, "Oh, they're like that's AAA." I was like, "No, it's not." And then it was for like a funeral service, and she's
Even the
going like
police?
this, like help, and I'm like, "That's a funeral," and she's like, "Oh."
Even the police
Yeah.
didn't stop and help you?
No, there was like 4 of them. I was like, "You don't need 4 for the funeral." Sorry, but you know. And I was like, "You can stop and help."
Guy's
They
coming
did.
back to life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's all.
So the cops didn't call anybody to help you either.
No, and that was like when we were almost done, too. I was like, this is ridiculous.
2 hours?
Mhm. And then I was like, my dad was like, well, are you gonna bring it to St. Augustine? I'm like, I'm not driving 4 hours up down the interstate with a spare tire on. So
Did
then I
you
went and
change
got-
all? Did you change the tires, or you just changed that one tire?
I changed the back. I got 2 new back tires because I got 2 new front tires last year. So I was like,
How's all the tires looking?
they look fine to me. I don't know.
Not to you, to the guy changing the tire.
Oh, he didn't say anything.
Okay, let me teach you a lesson about Florida.
Yeah.
Unlike New York,
Well,
if
my-
you have if you're changing tires, they look at all the tires and tell you, "Let me show you what's going on." In Florida,
he did not care.
well, in Florida, nobody cares. You change a tire and the other 3 are bad, they let you walk out with bad tires.
It was the same place I had went to last year to get my front tires, and he like knew that because I had like a record or whatever, and he didn't say anything about the front ones, and it was the back one that blew up. So I was like, just replace the other one too, because those are both the older ones.
You should, yes.
So I was like, replace those 2, and then they like did the alignment and rotation and stuff, and then yeah.
See, the mechanic across the street, he knows me now. I says, I want you to think like a New Yorker. He's a New Yorker, New Yorker. I says, you think like a New Yorker. If I have one bad tire, I want you to look at all 3 and let me know. He says, okay, you need 4 tires.
Yeah, but in Florida, we don't believe you because you always tell us you got 1 bad brake, you got all
Yeah.
bad brakes.
Every
You got 1
time I
bad
go,
tire,
they're
you need
like-
4 tires.
They're like billing me a bajillion things.
Exactly.
I'm like, ugh.
Well, when was the last time you changed your oil?
I don't know. I
You
switched
see-
cars with my dad like a couple months
You-
ago because my AC in my other car went. So I was like, okay, switch with me because I don't want to go get the AC replaced because I don't know how to do that. So then my
The guy
dad
across the
replaced it
street.
there in St. Augustine, and now I have his car.
How's his AC?
Great, delightful.
That probably means it needed Freon.
Yeah, I think that's what he did. He like, it was like a little bottle. Yeah. So yeah.
It's a little bottle of
I got
Freon.
this. You mechanical?
You know how to change a tire?
But he knows what Freon is.
You know how to change a tire?
I do not know, but my
Yeah,
dad does.
so-
I do not know.
See, I would
I
think,
didn't either, but
like,
now
you'd be
I
like the
do.
perfect boyfriend. You change tires. You got a Harley
I would,
Davidson hat.
I would like to know how
Yeah,
to change a tire.
Cameron,
I've just never had the
get out of
opportunity.
bed.
Freddie, let's give a tire changing session.
That'd be
Yeah.
such a fun segment.
I can help now.
And
I'm not giving you a tire changing section. I don't do that. I call Uber. I said, Mercedes, come get your car.
I
gotta
remember my
go.
dad teaching my brother, and he kept saying, "Don't pick up the tire. You can roll the tire. Don't try to carry it from here to here. Roll it." But I was never on the tire changing
You can't
committee.
roll a flat tire. You gotta
the
pick
new
it up.
one.
The new one you roll out.
I was never on that committee.
And don't do a Dawn. Don't leave the spare in the back situated while you're changing the tire. Take this tire out and put it on the side.
I've had tires blow out on the expressway. It's a little scary
I stole the
because you're
picture.
sitting there and you're waiting and you're at their mercy of when they decide to come change the tire.
Yeah.
I was in New Jersey. It was -3 degrees or whatever it was. We had just gone shopping. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I blew a tire. And I called AAA, and it says, well, you know, the weather and that, we're not going to be there till 4 o'clock in the morning. I says, I don't care what time you get here. I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when you get here. Then the cops come over and says, you know, you can't stay on the Jersey Turnpike. I said, It's three degrees. What do you want me to do? Then he wanted me to go out and talk to him, and now what are you going out there? He says, you come to me if you want me out of here bad enough.
Wow,
And
that's
sure
crazy.
enough, they got AAA there right away. Because in the Jersey Turnpike, they're going 100 miles an hour, so they want you off the side. as
Josh, you know how to
fast.
change a tire?
I think so. We'll find out.
Romana, you know how?
No.
The stage? Probably.
You have a Fiat? Most Italians drive a Fiat. It's a little car,
I
right?
used to have one in
A
Italy
Fiat?
though.
Yeah, in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in Italy drives a little Fiat. And they go 127 miles an hour in these streets. They like remind me of Puerto Rico. They're this big. You walk here and the car just fits there.
Makes me want to go to Italy.
Oh, Italy's beautiful.
It
I've
is.
never been. You going for the summer?
Yeah, I think so.
Tuscany. Tell me about Tuscany.
I've never
Nice.
been there.
What a jip. I woke up today saying she's going to tell me about Tuscany. Do you know you can buy property in Tuscany very, very cheaply?
I thought you guys were moving there.
We were thinking about buying a
That's what I
property.
heard.
I was thinking about it. Then I found out that you have to fly there.
Yeah, it's expensive.
To get there, yes.
No, I sell airline tickets now. It's not expensive.
I went to Ireland last summer, and my flight there was ridiculous. But to be fair, I bought my ticket like way late, so.
If you buy it now for
Well,
like
yeah.
2 months
I
from
bought
now.
it like a month before. I was
Yeah,
going.
don't do that.
It was really bad.
We
I
s-
don't know, my ticket to DC was ridiculous.
Have you gotten the ones to Texas?
Yes.
You spent a lot of money.
I don't think so.
I told you let me do
There
it.
was only one direct there and one direct back. I mean, nonstop. Everything else was like layovers and layovers.
I'm not
layovers.
going to offer my assistance
I didn't
anymore.
want to bother you.
Okay.
Because that would mean you'd have to get out of the chair.
I get out of
Go to
there.
another chair.
Well, you get a flat, don't call me. I says, no, I can't help you. I'm in my chair.
My chair in the back.
As soon as I finish my coffee, I'll be sitting in another chair.
Can we please put up that other Freddy post?
No.
You guys have pictures and content from Saturday?
Does
Sunday?
anybody have any
'Cause we've
content
we've put nothing out.
to Sunday?
I just have video. I know Nikki said she did a bunch of photos.
We got to get some photos.
I mean, we have to put it out.
We got to put something out.
Got to put it all out. Because he was
Okay.
asking me yesterday, I'm like,
Are we allowed to like post videos of the music, or is that a copy?
no, you can do it.
Post. Grace is like, oh man, now I got work to do today. She's like, oh.
No, she's going to
I gotta do all
overwhelm
this
herself.
stuff.
What?
I know, she's
Oh.
already overwhelmed.
I'm going to
Look at
say
her head.
4 o'clock,
Her head's already
5
going.
o'clock, 9 o'clock. Hey, Grace.
You want to put Abby on the
Oh.
board?
Huh?
You want to put Abby on the board? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah,
Have we overwhelmed you? Okay, good.
What's wrong with her?
You
She's
overwhelmed
sitting
her.
there. With what?
It doesn't matter if you're sitting doing a task. When you're female and you've got the genetic code to be overwhelmed, it can look like you're doing something, but your
DNA.
head is like, shoop,
And
150 words a minute. We're at 1,000, and we're 5 other activities down the road, plus what's going to happen tonight and tomorrow,
I stop.
and what's for dinner, and
Wait
how
a
much
minute.
laundry do I have to do?
Time out.
But yet it looks like we're right here,
Time out.
yeah,
exactly.
right?
Do you know what the hell she's talking about? Genetic code? They have a genetic
Our
code?
hormones are
We
different
all
than
do
yours.
that.
Our-
What are you on that
our
trip?
coding.
You go, yeah, that
We've got that unique
splitting
code.
of the sea with thing
No.
you got going on?
They
That's
got
a
the
different
two
chrome.
Ys.
2 Y's?
An X and a Y.
no, we have an X and
X.
a Y. You guys have the two.
Well, so far you screwed that one up.
He's like 2 lies.
We're the 2 X's and you're the X and the
They're
Y?
just Eckies.
This is why we're not health majors.
So,
Why?
so-
Because we love you.
So let me get this straight. She's on a voyage to no land? Is that what it is?
Yet it looks like we're doing this and we're laughing and talking, but I'm already ready to ask Shorty to change the air filter and the clock. I'm on to Veronica running sound for the midday show. She's on to content for the social media from Gypsy Nation, and I'm thinking about the editing of the 3 new shows we've got. But yet I'm sitting here having an entire morning show with you.
Holy smokes.
And I'm wondering,
My
is Josh
eyelashes
paying-
got
is
stuck
Josh
together
playing
after
drums
this.
today? Am
What
I
is
right?
wrong
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm right there with you.
And
Thank
then
you.
I think all of us, when we get overwhelmed, we get quiet. So it's like you just internalize everything. And at least for me, like there's so many things going on, and I just stop. It's like it's so loud. There's so many things, and then I just stop thinking
Okay,
altogether.
okay.
And
But
I
yet,
forget
but
everything.
yet you fill the void with laughter, so it's all good.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What
void
the
filler.
hell overwhelmed you Sunday?
It's just like,
Her tripod.
oh my gosh.
You couldn't open it.
I swear.
What's wrong with you?
I had the like really close up lens and it was too heavy. So I was trying to like handheld it and it was just so shaky. And I put it on the tripod, and my lens was so heavy that it bent the tripod. So I was trying to muscle the camera still to keep it still, and the tripod is like falling over. But without the tripod, it was so much worse.
Your
Where did you
camera
get the
lens bent
tripod?
It was so heavy that it kept falling forward.
Where'd you get the tripod from?
Amazon. I need a new one.
So you bought a tripod that is not adequate for your camera. Is that what you're telling me?
In portrait. If it's on landscape, it was fine, but I was trying to film TikTok content in portrait.
So what
So it
didn't?
was just
What you should have gotten is one of those shoulder mount. I have one. So you wear a shoulder mount, and it has this thing sticking out, and it has this bar on there, and you put the camera on there. I have it up
for
somewhere around.
landscape or portrait.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, you don't have that.
I have it, yeah.
He's like, what?
Okay.
I have that.
We could have used it.
It's up there, Josh. It's out of my control, and you
Are
guys
you
take
sure
it.
it's up there? I've never seen it.
I've used it on many shoots.
But did you bring it here or is it in your house?
It's not in my house. There ain't nothing in my house.
Is it in your new place?
It has to be there. Look up to God. It's up there. But that's what you need. You need a shoulder mount. That way you don't have to have all this other contraption stuff going on.
That would have been helpful.
Well, I didn't know you were struggling.
I didn't know we had that.
And how many tripods did we have? Like 6?
Ask Garcia.
Oh, wow.
Poor
I think that
Garcia.
they were all being used.
No, I think they weren't. I could have sworn I saw some in the back, which he was sitting on the bench.
I looked at the bench because that's where I was.
And you
I
didn't see
looked-
one tripod.
I didn't see a spare one.
And you
Maybe
ca-
it was dark.
and you came
but
here with Mother
I brought
Harriet.
my tripod.
And you couldn't pick up a tripod even though you were here with Mother Harriet.
I thought mine would be enough, and then it was not. I mean,
Have
my
you ever
footage turned
used
out
this
good.
tripod before?
Yeah.
But you got a new lens, I guess.
The lens was too heavy. I used it with the short lens, and I hadn't used it in portrait with the heavy lens.
So you've never done this setup.
Not with the heavy lens.
So you decided to wait until we were on a gig on Sunday.
Figured it would be fine.
Yeah, I was like,
Tripod, camera, lens, what shouldn't work?
So,
yeah, and then I was
so,
like, oh, let me get the closer lens to get the closer shot. And then I was like, oh no.
so you decided to test your wits on Sunday, is my point.
Yes.
So you decided to overwhelm yourself.
I guess.
Am I wrong? Do you try something new on shoot day or do you experiment with it before? Is there any other new contraptions we should try now before the next shoot?
It's fine.
It's
We have
fine,
something
now
else.
She knows. Now she knows she's good.
It's like Garcia. He's another one. He comes in with 400 pieces of equipment. And he's walking, he's wobbling. He ain't even walking
Get him
anymore.
a better case.
So I said to him, Garcia, why don't you just bring the hand truck? And he's using Josh's mentality, well, there'll be people to help. But when you go to reach to carry something here, I got it. Don't touch. I got it. Because you don't want nobody touching his stuff.
He had what, 3 tripods?
4. And then he picked up one when he took the picture. Heavy, right? He was carrying like 4 of these things. So he gives me the bag finally. He says, here, take that. That's yours.
Oh, man. All right, we take a commercial break?
Why? I thought
Because
we were
it's
done.
10 o'clock.
Is that clock right?
Yeah, he said it.
I can't see
There's
it.
only 1 clock left for Shorty that I couldn't reach even on the chair. I tried. Won an egg.
You need a higher chair.
I could try that.
You should grab the ladder,
The
pull
whole
it
ladder?
out, bring it over, maneuver it, and then get on the
We
ladder.
actually have to get 2 pictures down this morning, so we'll do that also.
You can do that too.
I'll leave it
Matter of
for
fact, my
Shorty.
car needs the oil change. You want to lift that and change it as well. I'm not going to tell you no more because
I
you
know
don't
that.
listen anyway.
True. I don't. All right, more to
Move more furniture around too, by the way.
I lifted the couch with
Women
Grace,
are just
and I washed the
so
carpet.
complicated.
Carpet's clean though.
Yes, and I told you be careful you don't
told me
break your
not to.
because I was afraid you're going to break your washing
It's
machine.
all good.
You lucked out.
It's
Now
all
she
good.
wants to take every rug home. And I said to her, be very careful, because when it goes crack, it goes crack.
At what point did you turn into the dad and
Not
the
the
grandpa?
dad. I don't
At what
believe,
point did your personality shift from Zachary to you?
first
Because
of
there
all,
was it a sliding scale of evolution, or did it
at
just,
what
like,
point
one
did you
night-
stop acting like a crazy person?
Never. I've always
That's
been
the problem.
This way.
But your craziness is growing.
Yes.
It's like an amoeba turning into a person.
Were you ever as calm as Shorty?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Was I calm Sunday where everybody was running around like crazy? I'm
No,
sitting there
you were
like,
pacing. You paced across the whole stage multiple times.
no, I paced on the stage because of the reverb, and then we had the singer. I didn't know where she was going.
But you could have just
running
gone
on and on.
But why'd you pace? You could have just moved and stayed.
Because I was absorbing the atmosphere. Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see a video of the pacing.
Shorty, you get
Do
me,
you guys
right?
have a video of him pacing?
Yeah.
And me standing still?
Well, maybe the problem is
Moving the camera to catch both of you guys.
I wanted to see, with all the cameras
All right.
we had, I wanted to see every simple angle.
We gotta put some videos up on today's show of you pacing.
And then you tell the crowd.
That you were pacing? They
Yes,
saw you
but
pacing.
why would you have to point that out?
Because I think
Maybe I wanted them to keep their eyes on me. And you're telling them, why is this man pacing? You don't help the situation.
never.
You make it worse.
Yes. It's the XY chromosome.
There's something really wrong with you.
Why we are the way
And
we
I'm going
are.
to tell you something. You got a birthday coming up.
So do you.
And if this is the future of you,
Hers is between us.
she's fine. She's still young. But you're getting older. If you're going to be cranky crackers this way, we're going to have some major issues.
We're both getting older.
Not
next
me.
Week. No.
Not me, no.
Next week. We got 3 birthdays. It's a trifecta of birthdays. You're going to be 21. Let's celebrate Abby's 21. Woo!
Or Abby, you can drink. I'm going to make you a
And
Freddy.
change the tire.
I'm going to make you a Freddy cocktail.
Okay.
I went into Walmart yesterday to get some allergy eye drops, right? And this is humongous guy, like 6'8", or 6'12", whatever the hell it was.
12.
And the guy he buys chewing tobacco. You know they have him behind the counter in the different flavors, which I never understood any of this. And the guy says, okay, give me that one. He's 68 years old, right? Yeah, the boy's like, they've been smoking forever. And the guy goes, do you have ID?
If you have a pulse, I think they have to ID you.
So I said to him, what? And the guy looks, yeah, I know, they make us, what? I said, he's got to be in his 70s, God bless. And he looks at me and says, yeah, I get this a lot. What are you IDing? Whether or not he's alive?
Oh, man. Policy.
Policy?
I used to have to do it all the time.
You have to ID somebody.
Yeah, when I worked at Publix, I used to work in a liquor store, and they made it so you have to ID, and they have you on camera, so if you don't, you can get caught and get in
Then
trouble.
you get in trouble.
Well, I can see you IDing them, but you're going to ID an old man with a cane?
I mean, I wouldn't, but like you're supposed to.
Wow. I just looked at the guy. I said, you see this face? He says, yeah. You're going to
Policies.
come in here a lot, aren't you? I said, oh, yeah. I want to be ID because I ain't never been ID. I said, give me a pack of smokes.
They don't ID you?
No. You can't ID me.
They ID me.
You, I can see you. You're too young to be doing anything.
I'm
They're
not.
probably IDing you to see if you come out of a nut farm or something.
True that.
Bellevue.
We're going to take a commercial
Tell the
break.
crowd some more. Go ahead. Tell the
More to
crowd.
go. We'll be right back.
Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now and for as low as $1 a day. Many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
They talked about that for a while. I gotta tell you, Freddie, you are blowing up our TikTok.
No, I'm not blowing it up. You guys making fun of me. I can't walk down the street without going, hey, yo, and some nonsense.
Isn't it so fun?
It is so. Look at you.
Jen, what is it with you people? Can you pick on somebody else?
I have a couple of Dawn.
Freddie takes
A couple? Every time I turn around.
It's you.
And then somebody wrote, who I don't know who it is.
Dawn, it's Dawn.
Yeah, she gets all of the sprinkle dust. I get all the manure.
Manure?
I get manure and you get donkey dust.
What can I tell you?
What the hell, man?
What can I tell you?
Lady writes in and says, I don't get what you're saying. You're very confusing. We were talking about KC. That she calls me.
How is Casey?
Her grandfather passed.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And she's a mess.
Is she in Gainesville?
I don't know, because the next day she told me Grandpa didn't die. He's in hospice, and they think he's gonna die tonight. I said, Casey, when it happens, let me know, because you're confusing me. I told everybody that he already died. Now you're telling me he hasn't died. So after that, she didn't write back.
So where is she?
She said she needed a day off, because she needed to calm her mental. I don't know where she is.
What, are you like the Pope?
No, she was just telling me what was going on.
Everyone's telling you everything.
Not everything. She didn't tell you her grandpa died?
No, I haven't heard from her. What do you guys think of the TikTok situation? Apparently, they're meeting the House of Representatives on Wednesday. They want to shut TikTok down unless they sell it away from, I guess, the Chinese
I don't get
in
why
the
it's
next
such a
6
big
months.
deal.
The dude's not even Chinese.
This happens like every other month.
Yeah.
But now it's going
This
to
is
the House
like
of Representatives. Now there's a vote on it.
It goes to show you.
Didn't they do that like a couple months ago too?
They've always been at the
Because
TikTok.
allegedly they say they're getting everybody's secrets. That's the contention.
What
of
secret?
that.
I don't even have a secret.
Propaganda.
What
There are
secret?
people that
Right.
put things on social media, I
Like
guess,
what?
that are, I don't know, political.
They want my porn pictures?
They're like politically
Well,
racist,
then don't put that on
racy and things.
TikTok then.
I have to, because I
Like,
sent
why
it
are
to
they doing that
Josh.
then?
I sent it to Josh. Josh,
Send them to Josh.
send it to
The
Josh.
CEO of TikTok is from Singapore.
That's why.
Right.
It's not even.
But he's selling the information to the Chinese.
Oh, he's not.
But is
So-
he though? Is he though?
That's what he's doing. So every time you buy something on TikTok, the information gets
Half
stored.
of the things we buy are from China anyway. Our
They're all from
phones are.
China. Everything's
Yeah,
from China.
So why did they care about TikTok so
Well,
much?
because they don't want to make it so easy.
I think it's silly.
Well, you know computers. Is it true TikTok is doing what they say it's doing?
I mean,
It's not just
I don't know
Every
exactly
app is
what they're doing.
You're
but-
supposed to be the IT guy, you know.
Well, but I know that it's been shown in like their code that they are storing information, but that's what most.
yeah, most apps.
Every
do
single
everything.
app.
It's like
will store
Facebook
your
does it?
information and
Right.
sells it
Yeah.
to
it's
companies.
called data mining.
I think the reason why this one's so popular is because TikTok blew up so fast.
Because they do it right.
Yeah.
Those Chinamen do things
If they
right,
don't want
baby.
certain information out there, then don't put it on TikTok. Exactly.
You know, this is really
Well,
unfair.
It's not collecting information people are putting out there. It's collecting information that's like
Within
stored in
your
other
files,
within your
right?
phone from other
In your phone.
apps.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, then, yeah, that's an issue for them.
Do you have something you're hiding from somebody?
I don't have
Anything
anything
at
on my
all
phone that I
that you
care
want to
about.
share with us?
I don't.
You don't have nothing.
On my,
Not
Right.
one thing. I can't believe you don't have one secret. Not
my
one.
phone?
No, I just in life.
Oh, of course, but like I don't put weird stuff on my phone. Like,
But that's how they find you. They mine you and they wait until you do. And poof.
So when you download an app, you'll get 2 notifications that pop up. The first one is, would you like this app to send you notifications? And then the second one is, would you like to link this to other apps? And then you hit ask not to track or allow to track.
Yeah, but that's all or nothing. That's just a button.
Yeah, but in your settings, if you go back and like go to like manually redo it, you can see what app can see what. And that's all that apps do. TikTok is just at their fingers are pointed at TikTok right now, but every single app does it.
Yeah.
Facebook does it, Instagram does it, X does it.
I think the information
All
they
of them.
collect mostly is for advertisement use. So they're trying to like collect data to see what works and what doesn't work. And I think that's why the government's upset because they don't want China to be making more money or whatever they want.
But China owns everything.
Right, that's
They own everything in New York. I don't get this. And they're the ones that allow it to happen because they said if you have money, you can buy whatever. You know? And I don't get this. You don't let me say Chinaman, but everybody eats Chinese food. I don't get it.
It's different.
Why?
It's different.
Tell me
There
the
could be
difference.
Chinese people, but you don't say Chinaman.
This is why our government doesn't work because it's different. It's different. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. You can't have it both ways.
So last
Why
week.
is it so hard to say Chinese people though?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it so bad to say Chinese food? I love it. The
not.
Chinese
It's
food
not.
made by the Chinaman.
But
Check
if
that
that's-
sentence out.
Okay, but if you're actually eating Chinese food, not
Yeah.
like Japanese food, and you're just saying I want Chinese food.
I
even though it's
want to
Japanese
eat
food.
Chinese food made by the Chinaman. I can't
By
say
the
that.
Chinese people.
No, it's one guy. It ain't people. It's one guy.
Chinese
Or two.
man.
It's a
Not
Chinese.
Chinaman.
Yeah, Chinaman is like
Or
everyone.
woman.
Yeah.
Wow, Chinese person.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, Chinaman is the way I speak.
But that's just not.
It's just not kind.
China, not kind to what? I'm not hurting him. I'm buying. I'm paying him.
It's just not nice verbiage.
Not nice verbiage.
Verbiage.
Ron,
You-
do you think he's funny?
Do you understand this?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they've polluted your mind here in this thing.
She's quiet. But
You
she's
should
very
be able to
smart.
say what you want to say, the way you want to say it, if it's not offensive. You can't have
If it's
Chinese
not
food
offensive.
But what?
and you can't not say Chinese man, woman, beast, Chinaman. Chinaman is like real China man. It's just real fast.
Here's the thing with Veronica. She's just quiet, so she's got double the amount of information going through her head than we do because we're trying to talk at the same time, which limits our processing and talking at the same time. It's like chewing gum
Yeah,
and
but in
walking.
Italy, they're
But
not
she's not
uptight.
speaking, so imagine the amount of things that she's thinking right
Do
now.
you think Americans are uptight about stupid things?
Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes.
It's okay to say it, because when I went to Italy, they was like, you Americans are so stupid. You worry about this and that, and instead of it being like that, you're like, what is wrong with you people? And they're right.
She's like,
I don't know.
There's definitely
Like for
some
some things, yeah. For other things, maybe no. But
She's being kind.
are your parents Italian?
yeah, they are.
Do they like America?
Yeah, they do. They moved us here, so I guess they.
Do you have family still living there?
Yeah, I do.
Ask the people I want to talk to, because they'll tell you. When I went to Europe, I drove from Switzerland all the way down to Barcelona. I had to drive. And I met some people in the hotel, 2 ladies. They didn't speak no English. And I said, Barcelona, drive, you want? And she says, come on, we
She
go.
understood that.
And they put me in the car and they let me drive. She taught me how to work a manual. And I got on some kind of Autobahn or something through the Alps. And I was going 100 and people were passing me. Like, ain't out of the way.
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah, yes, we have a game. Goat.
Not the goat
The
game.
goat game. I guess.
Oh, you
Justin
seen
thinks
some
goat
of the
game.
trades?
I'll talk about it today.
The Jets went crazy in the last minute and they traded 4
They
guys.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, they got a couple of pieces. Offensive, defensive line, backup quarterback who
All
can't play.
opinions valid except for Freddy's. Brand of seltzer.
What's seltzer?
Seltzer water. What's the
Carbonated water.
Schweppes.
Schweppes.
Schwab?
I only know like Sifo.
Schweppes.
I don't really
I think
know
I
any
agree
of
with
them.
that.
Schweppes. And you're a mixologist. An underage mixologist. That doesn't mean you drink.
Not in 8 days.
That doesn't mean you drink it. That means you pour it.
What are we doing for all the birthdays? We got to figure that out.
We're gonna have Josh jump out of
Birthday
a cake
extravaganza.
on Shorty's shoulders.
All right. Anyone else know seltzer?
Schweppes.
I don't like
Schweppes.
LaCroix.
Oh, that's not it.
Love song?
Where's the
song.
answer?
There is no answer.
It's going
It's
back.
like your opinion.
Greatest love song of all time. I'm really bad with that. I don't know titles of any songs.
I know so many I can't remember the names.
Do you?
Yeah. You know how many love songs? Lionel Richie has like 100 of them.
Got
What's your
favorite
greatest love
Josh?
song?
I got 2 of them. After Hours by the Velvet Underground, and then Anyone Else But You by the Moldy Peaches.
By the what? Moldy Peaches?
Molded,
Peaches.
molded peaches.
Wow.
Moldy.
Who would name their group Moldy Peaches? It's a good name though. Doesn't
Have
make
you ever
think
given
about
that music to anybody special in your life?
No, but that's yes, but my ultimate goal is like listen to that music like laying down in a park and like look up at the blue skies and all that.
I gotta tell you, to be a guy, you have to plan
Meatball.
all this romanticism out.
Meatball.
It's difficult.
Have you ever given a romantic song to a woman? Well, that's your first mistake. You're supposed to say yes in public.
I mean, like I listened to music with my previous girlfriends, but like I didn't like purposely.
You didn't purposely give her. You're supposed to say yes because now people are gonna say, "What a creep." Say yes all the time. I even played the guitar, even though you don't.
I don't know how to play any instrument.
You ever played a melody for a romantic something on us?
Yeah, I learned songs for Nikki. I've made a playlist for her.
Besides Nikki.
Oh, no one.
Nikki's the goat. Nikki.
Have you girls ever given a guy a romantic song?
No.
My God.
I've never gotten a romantic song.
Get
His
out.
boyfriend's getting better and better.
Right.
I'm not the only one.
Cameron.
I know, Cameron.
He's got some making up to do.
You got the up the game, bro. I have a flower arrangement. Flower arrangement out of the doghouse.
Don't
Flower
go on,
arrangement. Wow, you never ever gave a guy a romantic? You must have.
Sure.
Yeah, you have.
I've been like, oh,
Yeah, I already
this
see
song
what you
makes me
did.
think of you. But like, never been like give like, I don't know, designated a song for them.
Never?
No.
You never gave them like a special gift, like a chain or something?
I've given gifts.
Songs are cheaper.
That is true with the YouTube link.
Because
They're free.
Yeah, because now they're free, right? You used to have to buy people CDs and do things, not anymore.
you ever give
Actually,
a...
well, I mean, if you count, Cameron bought me a record vinyl for my record player. Does that count?
Yeah.
They gave you a what? Or a needle for your record?
Vinyl.
A vinyl.
Oh, those are
Like
cool.
a record. Yeah,
They gave you a record.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Ever burn a girl a CD or a tape
All
when
the
you were
time.
growing up?
So never mind. You're okay.
I used to put pictures and
Not
burn a
pictures,
CD with a
music.
love song. Yeah, I used to put it to pictures like a CD.
Really? You were editing them too?
No, I took it to a friend of mine and said, put this together tonight. I got to get some scratch. You asked!
Ever send a song to a guy?
I
Veronica?
have dedicated songs, yeah.
You have, right?
I made playlists for
A
them.
playlist.
Yeah.
You would say you're a romantic? A romantic?
Romantic?
A romantic?
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 Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Are you a romantic?
You know why? What's her last name?
This
What's her last
girl,
name?
Romano.
So she's not romantic.
Are you a romantic?
Sometimes.
No. That's a yes or no answer. You
She
can't.
wants to be, but
I don't think I can.
Why?
You can be?
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit too abrasive to be romantic.
the things she says to me, I'm like,
You beat guys
Like
up?
what?
Do you beat guys up?
she's just very particular.
Not physically.
Which is a good thing.
She's picky.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is good. I mean, I'm not like just.
You're not
giving anyone
picky?
A chance.
You're not
But-
picky? Yeah, you pick guys who don't help you on the highway.
Besides Cameron, I only had one other boyfriend, so I would say I'm pretty picky.
She looks out. Love songs. Interesting piece.
All right, what else we got? Oh,
it's
water park.
Hang on.
Anyone favorite water park?
Greatest water park of all time.
The Universal one's pretty good. Volcano Bay.
I didn't even know they had a water
Yeah.
park.
It's
Opened like a few years ago.
5-6 years old now.
Wow.
That's a new
It
thing?
used to be Wet and Wild, but then
I don't like
Universal-
Wet n Wild.
Universal bought it and turned it into Volcano Bay.
So that's like a water ride thing? I don't like those. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's a lot of disease in that water.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I used to go to
I smell
Ventureland
it.
as a kid. This is in
My sons
Jacksonville.
used to make me go. I go, nah, it smells like urine here. We gotta go.
Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Everybody's in the pool taking
It's
a
the
leak.
chlorine,
You know
exactly.
that, right? Nobody jumps to the bathroom. And then notice there's nobody at the bathrooms. Where's everybody going? In the pool. I'm gonna get that fish so that when you do that, it turns dark blue. The whole freaking thing looked like the ocean.
Oh my god.
You ever seen that?
Next one is pop song. What's your favorite pop song? You have a favorite pop song?
I do.
What?
I just don't know the name of it.
How does it go?
No.
We can't get copyrighted.
You gonna sing?
You're fine.
No, I gotta think. It depends on the occasion.
Yeah, depends on the mood for me. Right now, I've been listening to Ariana Grande's new album. Even though I was never an Ariana Grande fan, but this new album's kind of good.
It is good.
So
It's
I guess
very poppy.
apparently
and
she's
I-
getting a lot of flack for her size
For size?
because she's so incredibly thin.
I
And she's
mean,
getting a lot of flack that
all
she
these
says she's
celebrities are on like Ozempic
that.
now.
Yeah, but look at the size of Ariana Grande.
she's teeny
you know,
tiny.
she's like this big.
I just don't understand why everyone feels the need to comment on everyone's body like that.
Yeah.
Because they got nothing else to
Just
do.
because they're a celebrity doesn't mean they also like have insecurities and stuff. They don't want to see comments like that.
Because nobody wants to see you be too successful.
Right.
As soon as you go in this direction, everybody throws a rock at you.
Yeah.
But how they got there was because you made them get there by making them popular.
And then they have to find something to pick you apart.
I mean, look at the Royals, right? I guess Kate
Yeah.
Middleton, she's whatever kind of surgery she had, and they're ripping this poor woman apart.
No, the royal
just-
family picture. Did you see
Yeah,
this?
they edited it, but she's just like hasn't been seen or photographed lately, and everyone's like saying she got a BBL, just making jokes. It's not real though.
What's a BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah,
What?
a Brazilian
Brazilian butt lift.
She was sitting. How did you see that?
I don't think she had a
The
BBL.
joke is she didn't actually get a BBL. That's just
She
like,
get she
like
get
Twitter's
did she
just
get
saying
enhancements?
No,
No, I think she probably.
It's just a joke.
They said she had abdominal surgery, and obviously it was.
Well, who cares?
Something was wrong with her
Yeah.
because she's still not in the public eye. So
Yeah.
leave this woman alone.
All right, let me check, honey. Come here.
Ariana,
Let me look at your abnormalus.
Ariana Grande got a lot of slack because SpongeBob the musical,
Yeah.
the guy that played SpongeBob was married and she broke up that marriage.
Well, she was also married.
Yeah.
And they-
Or he had nothing to do with that. It was all her.
Thank you. It
Yeah,
takes
that's-
two.
Is that the
that's
way
what
it
I'm saying,
works?
Like he also played a part
Yeah,
in that. Why
both
are
of
we
them were
criticizing
married.
her?
He
And
took
they
his
both-
finger and put it in the dike, and it's her fault.
Huh?
What?
The bike?
The
Dam.
dike, the dam, a dike. You know what a dike is?
Yeah, I know what a dike.
No, you think you know what a dike is. Not that kind of dike.
That's how
It's a dike. It's like
You and
a.
I are so old. He goes one way, we're
You
like
never
the dam.
heard that saying?
It's like a boat sinking.
If you go down to New Orleans, they have dikes.
They have them in California.
Not that kind of dike. You know. Don't look at me. They don't.
Content. He's continuously giving us good content.
Finger in the dike, and it's her fault.
I know.
I know. Why? I don't know why they're blaming her.
So fast.
Because it just.
We would get a
He's
bunch
an
of
active participant in
people
it.
in the
And he's a
comments
SpongeBob
and
guy.
we're
I saw
doing-
his royalties for SpongeBob. It's like $45 million a year. His royalties
for the show.
for the show.
Like the animated one?
Yes,
Yeah,
Seinfeld
that
gets
makes sense.
$548 million a year for his renewals.
And Larry David, everyone's telling me it is so funny. The end of the season.
He is funny. You gotta like.
Your son wants to know what is that. Your father's teaching us all about the word dike, as in a dam,
A dam.
as in a hole,
Damn you, dike!
and water coming off of whatever. Yes.
What is
You
wrong
know,
with you?
And
You
it's
got-
all in
You're
caps.
gonna get yourself
What?
What'd he say?
canceled.
What is happening? He wants to know.
They're talking about Ariana Grande blaming her. No, was it her? SpongeBob's wife.
NFL defense.
Yeah. Next topic.
Wait a minute, my son wants to know what's going on
He doesn't
You
need to
know
know.
with your mouth.
with my mouth. You don't know what a dike is? And then I'm not talking about that kind of dike. I'm talking about a dam. A dam, a river. In New Orleans, they have them.
we get
Where else
it.
do they have dams?
Freddie, what's your favorite NFL defense?
Lawrence Taylor, New York Giants, 1986. Ain't nobody better than that. Dick Butkus, maybe?
85 Bears, yeah.
Maybe. No?
2013 Seattle Seahawks, Legion of Boom.
I don't know about that. I still think that the Bears were better. Bears were better.
I don't know football, so I'm not a good one to ask.
Next.
Where's the muzzle?
Comedian.
Gio, gotta love him.
And by the way, my son's name is Giovanni Santori. He's located in Tampa, and he
Our
gave me all of
executive
this
producer.
material to say on the air. So write to him at gio@m2.tv.
Wow. What's
How
the
you
next
like me
one?
now?
Comedian.
I don't know. any
Seinfeld.
comedians.
Will
Seinfeld.
Ferrell.
Ugh. Blech. Blech. I hate Will Ferrell.
Why?
He's an idiot.
That's the funny part.
He tries too hard to be funny.
I was going to ask what you're going to be like as a grumpy old man, but I think we've crossed that line when you turn
You talk about me.
60.
I'm not the one running around like grandma on a chair.
Clean it up.
Mhm.
Clean it up.
Wait till we do another gig on the air, on the stage. I'm gonna sit down. I was thinking, I was
They
gonna
want-
be
they
in the
want-
crowd.
They want the disclaimer up.
You should have sat behind the drum kit.
Right, that would have been cool. I
On
swear I
the
should have.
keyboard. Thank you. There you go. We need the Freddy censor button. There it is.
There's no censor. Why? What is wrong with you people? You know what it is? All your minds are in the gutter.
No.
You gutter people.
You planted that.
Yeah. You egg it on and then blame us.
Do you know how old that saying is?
Gio thinks we should tell everyone your real age on the 19th.
I'm going to be 62.
He says 98.
Well, he don't know how to add. Math was never a strong suit for my son.
Yes, Freddie's birthday is on the 19th. Abby's is on the 20th. Yes. Yay! And mine is 2 days later. Mine's the 24th, yes.
No, tell the date. And how old are you going to be?
57.
Wow.
That's a lucky number, by the way.
I know. I cannot even believe it.
If we add up 62, 57, and 19, and 21, what do you get?
You're the math guy.
You get a lot. Gio, being that you're criticizing so much, add up the number. Tell me what that is.
You know, we were at that event last week at the IB thing, and I was talking to, I think the guy with the workout place. He's telling me how old he is and how fit and all these things, being old. And I said, yeah, I know. As I age, he goes, okay, I guarantee you I'm older than you. How old are you? And I told him, he's like, damn.
You old?
You're older than me.
I saw that.
Oh my God.
I was going to the
really?
bathroom.
You heard that, right?
I was going to the bathroom when he said
know
that.
What to say.
I said, wow, you're all right. That's why you never ask a woman's age, bro. Dummy.
You didn't know what to say.
You could have said 35 and you get away with it.
I could have. 140, Gio says, if you add it all together. Thank you, Gio. All the way from NASA. Are you ready to wrap this up? Oh, we got more?
We got more. We got 2 minutes.
Rice dish.
Side of the family.
Oh.
Wait. Let's see that one.
Really
Greatest side of the goat side of the family, mom's or dad's
Let's do
side?
the goat side of the
That
family.
is super complex.
Who's the greatest side of your family? Who's the greatest person in your family?
Well,
Well, you'll offend somebody else.
Your grandfather?
yeah.
Your grandfather?
I
Why is it there's
would've
always
said
the
my
pop-pop?
grandpa, but he's dead, so
He still could have been.
yeah.
He still could have been.
Well, he was then, yeah.
Were you close?
Yeah. He died from cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What about you, Graceland?
I don't know. Skip.
Skip, it
You
gets
don't have a
complicated.
favorite? It's
Romana has an answer.
My cousin, she's the best person.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
She keeps it neutral.
No, Gio, it ain't you.
Aww.
Yes, it's Gio. No, Freddie, it ain't Gio. Freddie, it's you. I don't take sides. They both know that each one of them is.
You once said to me, do you take sides? Which of your kids do
You
love
do.
more? And I'm like, they're equal.
No.
Different but equal.
Sorry, I'm
You
not gonna say
you
nothing.
disagree with me on that.
No, because I see the way you are. You know, size involves different textures. Some people need more hand holding, other people
Yes.
need more hugs, other people just need to get a boot in the butt.
That doesn't mean they're not equally loved.
They're always equally loved and equally hated and everything in between. There's love and there's hate. And then there's the reality of it right there.
Yeah. Wait till you guys have kids and
Oh, man.
spouses and you try to negotiate.
I hope I know
families
you.
and
I hope I
sides
know you
and
when you have your kids. I want to be there. I want to be there.
all of that stuff. And you got your spouse and then your spouse's family and all that goes with it.
Life
and
changes.
holidays and
Everything changes when you have your firstborn.
I gotta tell you, I'm glad we don't really celebrate Easter. It's one holiday I don't have to worry about. I don't
Why?
have to worry about anything now till Passover because it gives me another month to worry about everything else. I got to do taxes and then Easter and then Passover.
I'm supposed to, I should see the kids because I'm going to take an egg, I'm going to put a crayon on it and melt it, and then I'm going to crack it open. Surprise.
You should see the kids.
I know, I forgot about it. Easter's this Sunday, ain't it?
No, the 31st.
I got to figure it out.
Things to do. We've got a gig on the 30th if we want to do it. All People's Day.
That's the artist thing, right? Oh, we should put a
got a
call
lot of
out for
things
artists.
now.
We need artists. Anybody know any artists? We need artists for the
We
gig
gotta
next
put
week.
some social media stuff out.
If you're an artist and you want to participate for the Alzheimer's Walk, we're doing something for.
Sunscape Boca Raton on Thursday, March 21st, 5:30 to 7 p.m. All proceeds go back to benefit Walk to End Alzheimer's. It's in Central Boca, right off of Boca Rio Road between Palmetto Park and Glades Road. And the artist vendor tables are only $25, and even those proceeds go back to Walk to
All
End
of it,
Alzheimer's.
100%.
Ticket sales go back to Walk to End Alzheimer's. It's going to be nice, and I think Georgie from Gypsy Nation is going to be there.
I don't
she
know.
just put it out.
I know, but I think that Georgie had to cancel something because his hand is on fire. He can't play.
So we'll have to figure that out.
Have to
But
call
if
him.
you're an artist and you want to show your artwork and get out there and meet some great people, let us know at 866-224-5422.
And Johnny Melnick is the backup in case Georgie can't make it.
Ready to wrap this up?
Trying he doesn't figure out. Yes.
All right, have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you midday.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.